What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today, we have the overview and testing for the off-grid knives tracker X2. We're going to be taking this guy outside and seeing what this thing is capable of. We are taking the stone-washed Cryo D2 version out. They have a cross-cut micarta pattern in this guy. Comes with a nice Kydex-like sheath. Great retention, and we have a Velcro and button clasp for over the belt carry. And then I'm sure you can find other sheaths if this one isn't quite what you're looking for, but this will make a nice dangler off the belt around the campsite, bushcraft, that type of thing. So let's go ahead and we'll get a few quick specs on this guy. We got the Stinger EDC and Stinger XL right there, and they are both doing flawlessly. So let's move this guy over. And we're looking at this guy is coming with about 4.5 inches of cutting edge strong. And then we are coming down at like 9 3/8 inches overall. So it's not a massive fixed blade, but it's definitely not a smaller fixed blade either. This is, in between. It's kind of like a tweener, if you will. This is more of like an EDC size fixed blade, something you could easily carry in the pocket or on the belt or, wherever. So that gives you a nice little size reference there. That's the Asher little buddy, Asher Knives little buddy. Let's go ahead and we'll get a quick weight on this guy with and without the sheath. So 9.4 without. And width, we're just shy of 13 ounces there. And this guy has about a blade stock of about 200 thousandths, right around 190. So let's go ahead and we'll get geared up and we will meet you outside. So we finally got a nice day and we are outside with the off-grid knives tracker, and this is the X2. This is the stone washed edition. They also have a black washed edition too. Let's start with just some single ply cardboard. We'll also conduct some other testing on this guy. This is kind of just getting a feel for the knife and kind of seeing what its capabilities are. And we tested the edge right out of the box, and this had a really nice edge on it. Yeah, going through the cardboard like butter. Another little single piece here. Yeah, it's going right through this stuff. No problem. And fixed blades are going to be something, you know, that are way stronger than your typical folder, without question. You'll be able to do a lot more with something like this than any type of folder could ever handle, no matter what folder it is. One more of them and we'll move on to something else here. It's got a great edge on it though. Plenty of blade length there. Let's go to something else here. So let's see what this guy can do here. And this is very hard wood here. Yeah, not bad. we're going to do some lighter stuff today. We'll get into a little bit, but we'll do some more testing on this as well. Yeah, this thing bites in nice, and the nice thing is this handle is nice and thick. I have, you know, XL size hands, and this guy easily fits in my hand. Nice and comfortable. We have some usable jimping up here. Let's see. Yeah, this thing's a machine already. This is Off-Grid Knives, which I'll have linked down below in the description. This is kind of their do-it-all type of fixed blade here. This was what I was wondering about. Can we get any chopping done? Now, I don't have a lanyard or nothing on here. I probably should. Don't want you guys crying. Oh, you're not very safe, G-Ball. You're not very safe, man. That was scary to watch. I sucked on my mom's titty till I was 15. Man, if you're that worried about my fingers, you need to find something better to do. Just sit back and enjoy the knife. How about that? Give it a little. And Off-Grid is known for having some of the best D2 in the game. And not that I have a ton of experience with it, but the little bit of experience I do have, I know their 154 is good. I'd hate to give up now. We're right there. I believe these are in stock too. And they also have a fresh batch of some of their higher end knives and some of their other knives as well coming in. But feather sticking, I'd say this is pretty good. Chopping, it's not a chopper, guys, but will it? Yeah, I think it would. No problem. How about some batoning? Got our plastic and rubber hammer there. Do we want to try this one? It's got a nice edge on it. Can you guys see that? Right there, maybe? Looks like I already started one with this. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. Easy. Hell, it's harder to keep it on the camera. Stop hitting the camera. We're hitting a knot, if you're wondering. Right through it. No problem. Oh, let's see here. Should we do some tip testing? Going in about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. Nothing crazy. If you're doing, I don't know why you would be doing this unless you're an idiot. But it seems to want to work its way out. It wants to push itself out. And D2 is tough stuff. So could you make a nice sharp dagger out of this guy? I think so. This thing just wants to bite. That belly's nice. Really nice. I think this would be good for any, bushcrafting type task, pretty much. Like I said, the chopping, it'll do the trick on the chopping. As far as feather sticking, batoning, within reason, I think this thing will do pretty damn well. And this is some harder stuff too. This has been seasoned pretty well here. Oh yeah. Right through it. Let me get a new start there. Oh yeah. Right through it, guys. Right through. No problem. How's the finish holding up, you ask? Really good. Really nice. Tip looks good. That didn't work. That did, though. Yeah. Don't try this at home. I am what you call a professional. That's getting in there pretty good. No cuts, no edits, guys. Nothing's perfect. Anyone shooting content that pretends to be perfect is lying. Just so you don't get your feelings hurt, they're lying. I hate to break it to you. Yeah, hell, I could see this being, when I was talking with Off Grid, I deal with 1 or 2 people there, and she said this is kind of their do-it-all knife. You know, in a relative sense, there's not going to be any one knife that can do everything. But can it do a lot and do it well? I think so. I mean, you'll be able to get right up on this guy if you needed to. Feather stick, baton, easily be able to, you could process meat with this if need be. Definitely around the campfire, around the stove, this could easily take care of vegetables and your meats and potatoes and stuff like that. No problem. Plenty of straight edge there, plenty of belly, going into a nice little tip. Boy, that bites in there good. Look at that. Boy, I don't feel anything with that edge. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. I've been told time and time again that Off-Grid's D2 it's some of the best. And properly done, heat treated D2. They cryo treat it. You can make D2 a really good steel, especially for certain tasks. You'll be able to make it, nice. And I mean, this thing is a tank. 200 thousandths, so it's not quite up at that like 250 thousandths area. Like the Becker BK2 and a few select other knives I know of are up around that 250-ish. I think 200, which judging by my calipers, this is about 190. I think this is going to be brute enough that it can take punishment, batoning, chopping, stuff like that. But it's also going to be, in a sense, not so thick and overdone that you can't do some finer tasks with it very well. And because of that handle, and everything is right here for you, you have a lot of control over this guy. Let's go ahead and we'll try this left-handed. Maybe I'll smack myself in the face with the hammer. Right through it, guys. Right through it. I don't know. I do know that it's doing really well. I don't know what else do I got to do? It's not, this is a test, but a true testament is how much can it do this and continue doing it and not break or bust, that sort of thing. I have more testing planned for this, or I'd ream it through some, aluminum and metal and stuff like that. I don't want to go quite that route with it just yet. We do have two of these, but the one I'm not planning on destroying. So, and I'm not planning on destroying this one either, but I am planning on pushing it to its limits per se. Uh, we're at kind of the end here, but I would say first round of testing for this guy, and these aren't gonna break the bank either. These aren't insanely expensive. Look at that, just biting in. Let's try that real quick. Look at that. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. But yeah, guys, I mean, this thing is performing. So I've tested the SE6, the SE4, the tracker from Tops, the Tom Brown tracker. Uh, I've tested the SE4, I think, twice now, and that thing does perform very well. I think this is a little bit more substantial than the SE4, a little bit more. I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to, that's kind of what this reminds me of. But like I said, I think this is a little more substantial. We're going to have to do some comparisons with that SE4 and kind of see where these two match up, where they differ, all that sort of thing. That'll wrap this one up, though, guys. If you enjoyed this, let me know down below. We'll be doing more testing on a lot more fixed blades, including the tracker here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let me know down below if you want to see more outdoor testing. And if you're new to the channel or you've been here before and you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, catch you on the next one.